Whatever, Jenny. Good evening, all. Good evening, all. Relax here, we're not starting. I have to give a few instructions. So if you're walking in, that is fine. I'm Mark Temple, I'm principal of eCademy. We're glad you're all here. We'll welcome you formally once the students get in, but a few things that I need to cover with you all. We do something different at graduation than I know we started this, or everyone did this during COVID, and we liked it so much we have continued it. We allow the students to pick a parent or family member or friend or someone to present their diploma to them. So what will happen is once the students walk in, sit down, and we have a few speeches and all that's done, when we get ready for diplomas, the first row, and they're alphabetical, so you know when you're going to roll in, they will line up right over here on this ramp, and then you just come join them over here. Take your time, no hurry, but as your student gets near the front, just come line up with them. You'll walk across the stage. Is this extra picture too? They'll try to get a picture to you as they hand their diploma, but the main picture area is right here. And so if you're out there in the crowd and want a picture, you're free to get close because you're not going to block anybody's vision. So you're going to take a group picture and just a graduate picture. Right? Let me see what else we got here. A couple of things. After graduation, they'll throw their caps, celebrate. We'll start pomp and circumstance again. When that happens, we want the students to walk out. So we get them out in the commons so it's not congested. So let the students get out, and then when that's done, then you can follow them out there. There'll be cookies and drinks out there for you, and you're welcome to stay and socialize as long as you need to. Okay, with that, you can relax. We'll get started, hopefully right on time, and celebrate the class of 2025. Good evening. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Andover eCademy class of 2025. We appreciate you all being here. There's some things we want you to know. That we want this to be a very special time to celebrate. We feel like our graduation is a little different than most. I've been at 4 high schools throughout my time, all with great traditions, all with great things we did at graduation. But one thing we do here, and we do it because we are a school that requires a dedicated student, but it also requires a dedicated family. I know there are many learning coaches out there, official learning coaches, and many more unofficial learning coaches that have helped support these students while they're home. Okay? We tell them that you parents don't send their students to Academy, they go to school with their students. So we think that's a special time. So we like to include our parents, our families, and the people that help get those students here outside of school during this. So you'll see that a bit tonight. The way that'll work, I talked earlier, I'm not sure if I was there, after I present the class of 2025, row 1, and they're alphabetical, will come line up here. As that happens, then whoever's going to present the diploma with them will come up and be with them. When you get to right here, we will hand the parent or the learning coach the diploma. You'll walk to the middle and then hand it to the student. Okay? And then as you're walking off the stage, there's an X right on the end. You will stop there to take a good picture of the student and the family, and then a picture of just the student, I believe. And then they'll go back and follow the same path. They go down that ramp and then go back to their seats. Okay? At the end, we'll take 2 group pictures, one with all of them standing with caps on, kind of a more formal picture from the stage right there. Then I will actually proclaim, here are our graduates, and then they're going to throw their caps, and we're going to try to get a picture of that. You may be learning this all as I speak, but they've been told, watch their cap. I learned that a long time ago. And then once that's done, we don't want anybody to leave until the students get their caps. We'll start the music again. We'll try to get them to march out to get them out of here into the commons. Once that happens, then everyone else is free to move out there and enjoy cookies and water or whatever we have. So it's going to be a good night. Okay, let me check to make sure we're ready back here. Good evening. The class of 2025 will be led by faculty of Andover Academy. Please remain seated during the processional. Make sure the seniors turn and go down this first right. did we do with it?
This needs to attach back to the corner of that.
Is Andrew here? Thank you. I'd like to introduce Junior Andrew Aerosmith to say the Pledge of Allegiance. May you please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. As we begin tonight, I need to make a couple introductions. First of all, Board Education President Jennifer Seymour, Board of Education member Jill Hodge, Superintendent Brett White, Assistant Superintendent Jeremy Boldrup, Director of Operations Richard Bell. Thank you. On stage tonight will be Alice Georges, Senior Counselor, who will be up here with us and introducing some people later on. I'd like the teachers to stand, if you would. I think one of the things that truly makes our school special is our teachers that we have at Andover eCademy. All but one of our faculty members and myself spent the majority of our careers in brick and mortar teaching at brick and mortar schools. Most of us have spent the last 10 to 15 years at eCademy learning how to be virtual teachers. This is a great group. I've worked with 4 different faculties. This is by far the best group I've ever worked with, a very talented group. I want to recognize and make sure they know how much I appreciate the staff of Andover eCademy. Thank you. That's a truly gifted group to do that. You'd think we've done that 100 times, but that was our first time. Senior Counselor Alice Georges will now come and present some awards and talk to our seniors for just a moment. Thank you.
Good evening. We want to take a quick moment to introduce Michael Donovan, who's here from Butler Community College.
Good evening, everyone. As she said, my name is Michael Donovan, Director of High School Academic Partnerships at Butler Community College. It is my pleasure to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of several of your graduating seniors who have earned an honor cord from Butler Community College as part of the Grizzly Pathway to Success program. These purple and gold cords are given to students who have completed 24 or more college credits at Butler, demonstrating their commitment to their education and their future. We are proud of these students and their accomplishments, and we believe that they are an inspiration to all of us. We congratulate them on their achievement and wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Please help me to recognize the following students for this accomplishment, and students, if you would please come to the stage to receive a certificate and a cord. Emily Andreas, Aiden Lang, Gavin Meter, and Preston Turner. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here, Michael. Class of 2025, congratulations. You made it. It is an honor to be here with you and your families this evening to celebrate this special accomplishment. Graduating from a virtual school takes a unique set of skills and maturity. Learning how to stay accountable with school, especially on the difficult days when you're having to find motivation from within yourself. Many of you work full-time jobs, take on a full-time college load, care for relatives, and a myriad of other important tasks, all while staying committed and working hard to make sure you graduate. Your teachers, the staff here at eCademy, we've all had the privilege of seeing your unique story unfold. Now more than ever, each of you possess a unique story that deserves to be told with pride and confidence. We can't wait to see where your journey takes you. No matter the path, you will always be a treasured part of the eCademy family. We will now introduce our student commencement speakers. Our first speaker this evening is Mila Vincent. Mila is one of our 3 summa cum laude graduates. Mila is from Rose Hill and has flourished while here at eCademy. Mila will attend Wichita State University in the fall and plans to major in marketing with a minor in economics. She received the prestigious Presidential Scholarship. She will also be graduating tomorrow from Butler Community College with her associate's degree. She will be a member of the Order of the Gold as she has completed at least 30 credit hours and maintained an average 4.0 GPA. We are very proud of all of your hard work, Mila. Congratulations.
I have been at Andover Academy since 2nd grade, and these 10 years seem to have passed in the blink of an eye. I can still remember the elementary orientation I attended with my parents, the in-house and club days, and all the teachers with their special ways of connecting with their students. I can remember the various classrooms used and the teachers that came and went as the Academy grew and changed. But those weren't the only things that changed in those 10 years. I grew and changed. All of us gathered here today have grown and changed regardless of how long we've been with eCademy. It's that growth and those changes that have allowed us to reach this great accomplishment in our lives. If we look back and truly reflect on the journey that led to this accomplishment, we'll realize that it would have been very difficult for us to get here on our own. That's why I want to express my gratitude for the family and faculty that helped shape me into the person I am today and who helped me reach this point. That's why I'll always be grateful for my family for giving me the opportunity to attend this school and for Andover Academy for going above and beyond in educational standards. If you had asked me in 1st grade if it was possible to love going to school, my answer would have been a resounding no. But that was before I came to eCademy. That was before I knew what it was like to really learn. That was before I knew what it was like to have teachers that truly cared about individual students' success. That was before I knew what it felt like to have a school become like a family. From the very first day, I knew eCademy was different, and this made a tremendous impact on me through the learning experience and the teachers. The curriculum has always been challenging, but in a good way. It encouraged critical thinking and problem-solving skills. In addition, it made learning more about internalizing and applying the material, not just memorizing it for a test. In addition to the classwork, it was the environment that allowed me to come to love learning and fueled my desire for continuous improvement and knowledge. Being a virtual student has its own set of challenges, but they, along with the support I've received from my family, they've been key to building the skills needed for success. I've built strong communication, time management, and organizational skills, in addition to becoming dedicated, responsible, and determined. Not a day goes by that I don't use these skills. That's what a good education does. It gives you the tools to be successful in a specific field and the skills to be successful in daily life. However, eCademy's greatest impact lies in its faculty and staff. The teachers at eCademy are very special. When I asked for help, my teachers would get excited, and they wouldn't stop until they had done everything they could to help me. They care deeply about their students and want them to succeed academically and beyond. I have had the privilege to get to know my teachers well during my time at eCademy. There are teachers that just thinking about them put a smile on my face. There are teachers that when I cross paths with them, it becomes the highlight of my day. I believe they're more than just teachers. I believe they're different than the kinds of teachers I would have had if I'd stayed in a traditional school. They're family. That's why I'll never be able to forget what eCademy has done for me, and I encourage you to do the same. Everyone at eCademy and in our families have invested so much in us to help us get to this point. They've shared so much wisdom with us and helped lay the foundation for our success. Now it's time for us to repay them because they gave us their all. Let's hold fast to what this eCademy journey has taught us. Let's not let their efforts have been in vain. Let's never give up in trying to be our best. And whatever life may bring, let's give it our all. Let's allow what we do next in life to honor where we came from. Let's not just speak about our gratitude, but let our actions say, thank you, Andover eCademy. Thank you, learning coaches. Thank you, family, for all that you've done for us.
Thank you, Mila. Now we welcome Ella Hulse to speak to us this evening. Ella is also one of our 3 summa cum laude students and finished with the highest GPA in the senior class. Ella is from Shawnee. She will be attending Washburn University and majoring in biology, following the pre-med and pre-law tracks. She has earned several Washburn scholarships for the fall, and she was accepted to the Washburn Law School Early Acceptance Program. She completed many hours through Johnson Community College during her time in high school and was named to their college honor roll as a full-time student. We are proud of all you have accomplished, Ella.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ella K. Hulse, and I have the privilege and opportunity to be standing up here today to speak to you all. To start, I would like to congratulate every single graduate that has made the commitment and put in the work to be here tonight. You made it. I don't know what individual challenges you all have faced throughout these 4 years, but I do know that each of you bet on yourself. You bet on your ability to cross the finish line that you have quickly arrived at. You bet on your ability to overcome obstacles that made you question if you were capable of finishing the task in front of you. You bet on your future, and for that, I am so proud of you. I would like to take this opportunity to remind everyone to be thankful to those who have supported them to this moment as well. Whether it be a parent, a sibling, a teacher, a friend, or a coach. These people have worked tirelessly in the background in moments to keep pushing us forward, even in moments where our belief in ourselves may have been lacking. Words of wisdom and encouragement in the occasional challenge when we aren't being the best version of ourselves. Thank you to Mrs. Allstat for pushing me to a new point of faith in myself. Thank you to Mrs. Hett for encouraging my writing to new heights. Thank you to Mr. Aguirre for letting me prove to myself that I am a capable student. And finally, thank you to anyone here who has believed so much in my fellow students that they have made it to this final day. So now we ask, what's next? Here we stand at the end of the road that we have been traveling down our whole lives. Well, I, for one, I'm not sure. But some words that I've taken to heart this semester have come from our very own Mr. Aguirre. And they are, go into this not allowing yourself to get frustrated the very first time. While these words originated from mathematics, I think they are even more applicable to the future. It is everyone's first time living. And while we practice for perfection, I'd like to push the idea that practice makes progress. My challenge for you is to keep an open mind, be prepared for frustration, and be prepared to not excel at something the first time. The greatest opportunities come from doors you don't even know existed. They come from believing in yourself, that you are capable, that you are worthy. I know each of you are. The path to the future is not a straight one. Make sure you stop and smell the roses when there are roses to be smelled. Smile often and laugh genuinely. Dance on a countertop and sing at the top of your lungs. This is not the end, but a beginning. And if all else fails, remember you can always Google it. Congratulations, class of 2025.
We got good on the standing O, but some other directions we skipped. So. Hi, families, you can come join them now. The first 4 or 5 there. Bill, back up. Board President, Dr. Jennifer Seymour, I present the Andover eCademy class of 2025. Each of these seniors has met all the requirements set forth by the state of Kansas in the Andover School District for graduation.
Today means something different for each of you. To some, it comes as a welcome relief. To others, it's accompanied with nostalgia as you look back on good times and friendships made. Most of you are looking into the future with anticipation and perhaps some apprehension. Whether your next step is higher education, serving our nation in the military, or entering the workforce, I know you will be a wonderful reflection of the education you received here at Andover eCademy. On behalf of the Andover Board of Education, it is my pleasure to accept the class of 2025 as candidates for graduation from Andover eCademy. Congratulations. Ella K. Hulse. Mila Elizabeth Vincent. Emily Renee Andreas.
Sol Caden Ray Atro. Ava Michelle Barandivsky. Bailey Cheyenne Barker. Hayden Thomas Barnes. Addison Marie Brooks. Zoe Valentine Brown. Aubrey Dawn Clem. Catherine Dawn Cook. Cody Dwayne Cordova. Haley Marie Duff. Rebecca Ann Marie Gaines. Jaden Eric Lynn Goodman. Benjamin Paul Hardy. Ava Rose Jones. Crystal Sky Killinger. Mason Paul Claver. Gavin Dean Clausen. Chance Scott Kuster. Charles Hoken Landers. Audrey Elizabeth Mangel. Isabel Jane McHenry. Caleb Edwin Morrow. Noah Walden Morrow. Coy Lane Noller. Joseph Benjamin Peters. Janora Deanne Peterson. Rachel Catherine Peterson. William John Pierce. Taylor Marie Radetsky. Skylar J. Schlitter. Elijah David Schmidt. Xavier Augustus Scott. Carter James Steele. Caleb Blake Stevens. Reagan Sloan Tanner. Preston Franklin Turner. Benjamin Duke Vardaman. Jace Connor Wilson. Madeline Ann Wolf. Haley Lynn Zahn.
Okay, seniors, we'd like you all to stand. We're going to take a little bit of time here to make sure we get a good formal picture of the class of 2025. If you're a little short and in the middle there, just scoot one way or another. Make sure you can see the camera. Okay, seniors remain standing. Family members and parents, remember, we're going to stay here until we get the seniors out into the commons, and then we can all flow out. It makes it flow a little better. A little thoughts for our class of 2025 from me, and this will be quick. This is an important time in your life. Don't downplay what you've done, okay? Take time to do a couple things. Take time to celebrate. This is an accomplishment. Take time to celebrate. As important, or maybe more, take time to think about all the people that helped get you to where you are and feel good about that and tell them that you appreciate everything that they've done. Okay? And lastly, take time to look forward. It's a little scary. For 12 years now, in August, you've got yourself ready and you've went to school. Whatever you're doing after this is going to be different than that. Next August will feel much, much different. But it's something to look forward to be excited about. Take the time in the next few weeks to think that through and make good decisions as you move forward. With that. Okay, we're going to have you sit down again. Back up. You guys remember what you're going to do now, right? We haven't practiced this, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present the 2025 graduating class of Andover eCademy.